The Justice Minister's daughter's been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle, so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. Those dolls. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Or not. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Beauty. Freaking lazy. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. You're right. This is the Rube Goldberg machine room. Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, the power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Alright then. So, what you gotta do here, you gotta burn this candle brighter than it ever has been. So this is basically a reverse Rube Goldberg machine. But it kind of isn't. It's hard to describe. So all we gotta do is swing it. Do what we did over when we were at Camilla's house. Go to the shade here, we gotta lower it. Over to this crate. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. Nope. So we gotta do this. Gotta do our party poppers. This guy's kind of dense. He's even more dense after the second one. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer going round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? Well, we're not making use of it yet. Hold your pants on, Cecil. It's like, I can see, streamer here that wasn't there before. Just my imagination. Whatever. Just my imagination, blah. What a simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Well, I'll tell you. We gotta burn this place to the ground. Now that that's over with, we gotta go back over here. Oh yeah, we actually have to do this too. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Maybe? Maybe you can, Cecil. You never know. Just gotta go to the balance toy spinny thingy. And we're practically done. Just gotta make it over to the clock. Oh, there's a clock in front of me. Just my imagination. This time, Cecil doesn't have any witty remark for us. Hi, Camilla. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Hi, Beauty. He's bad at his job. I have these dreams all the time. Just my imagination. What's with a fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guests well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. Dun dun dun. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, Beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party on our deal who chose this location. Oh. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. I can turn your hair into like how I have it. This dilapidated place was once Camilla's old house. What's going on here? Can't read right now, apparently. Camilla, gotta ask, what in the world? Man, she has a core now. Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. Let's do it. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile? I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Kind of close. Sissel. My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. Oh, that answers that question. He's stupid. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure. Go ahead, Sissy. Sissy. I like that name. Lynn asked me to do something for tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Tempsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Tempsick Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is? How come? Guess I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right. The music box. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it one little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know. You know, you don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? See, he's stupid. He doesn't remember. There are no secrets in the land of the dead. I hid it in the bushes in the park, just before it happened. Just before? Just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. Better let Lynn know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? She's more just, clumsy and dead most of the time when I find her. By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away. No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is Jowd. No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd. That's right. Oh, she's neat. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago. that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Oh my god. She set up the Rube Goldberg machine. Why are there actual guns and paintings? I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. The birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jones' daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Cecil, Jesus, you need to get a handle on this. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. Just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay. But we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. I haven't checked the information yet, in a long while. Maybe we should do that. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place, right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. Just now what's acting up? Alright, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. I sense something here, in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. You can't do that to Camilla. Alright, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. How does that even work? Is it like the morph ball? Is Camilla's spine just really flexible? Can't really break. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? Well, one other thing still stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Well, if they don't, they'll know soon enough.